The journalist Jade Sanderlyn of Vox Galactica was recently invited to conduct rare public interviews with the 3 admirals in charge of the Imperial, Federal and Alliance task forces that are fighting back against the Thargoid incursions in Novas, Sosong and Didio respectively. This third excerpt is from a conversation with Admiral Rachel Ziegler of the Alliance.
This is Jade Sanderlyn, reporting for Vox Galactica. I am here with Admiral Rachel Ziegler of the Alliance Defense Fleet. I'm pleased to have this opportunity to speak with you, Admiral.
You're welcome.
We're on board the Salote Charm, which is currently stationed in the Didio system. 2 days ago, a large Thargoid force arrived here and began attacking human ships and ports. There are reports that Salvation has asked your fleet and those of the other superpowers to hold the Thargoid force at bay until the—
Let me clarify your question before you finish it. My priority is the safety of the billions who call Didio home. We're not here to keep the Thargoid forces occupied. We're here to defeat them.
Understood, Admiral. Salvation has asked for time to prepare his superweapon, though.
Yes, he has. But the Alliance does not operate with the assumption that Salvation will deliver on his promise.
Do you support Salvation's methods? Critics have suggested he endangers lives by using a powerful weapon that has not been independently assessed by experts.
Whether I support or do not support Salvation is immaterial. The fact is, on 2 previous occasions, the superweapon has eliminated Thargoid fleets from entire systems. Rejecting such a powerful device would be unwise. Still, I think the question of risk is wholly appropriate. Military and political figures alike must not become complacent or over-reliant on Salvation's technology, particularly when we know so little about it.
Is that ambiguity a concern for the Alliance?
It should be a concern for everybody. So far, Salvation has acted in our best interests, but a weapon that powerful could be considerably dangerous if recalibrated to damage human technology. Imagine what the NMLA could have done with such a device.
Terrible things, no doubt. But your fleet in Didio could be seen as a tacit endorsement of Salvation by Allied leadership, regardless of your personal views.
As I said, Salvation's results are highly impressive.
Let's hope they remain so. We'll take a short break. Join us after these messages.
Vox Galactica.
Welcome back. I'm here with Admiral Ziegler of the Alliance Defense Force. I want to touch on the recent dissolution of the Aegis Initiative. Has that decision had any impact on the Thargoid War, in your view?
From a logistical standpoint? No, not really. Aegis vessels have been repurposed by skilled pilots. I know of several prominent colleagues who are displeased, however.
Can you elaborate on why?
Aegis research provided several notable contributions to the war effort. For example, meta-alloy studies gave us safe methods of storing Thargoid artifacts. Decontamination limpets increased ship survivability during Thargoid combat. Aegis also played a key role in the safe development and distribution of Guardian hybrid weapons technology. It remains to be seen who will lead such efforts now.
Critics have argued Aegis was poorly managed and achieved less than expected given the resources available to it.
Critics are going to focus on the negatives. That's why they're called critics. I'll bet you a Kobe beef supper these people have never encountered a Thargoid vessel in person.
Are you referring to the political aspect of Aegis disbandment? You've previously spoken out against decisions made by the Alliance Assembly.
Only the very poor decisions.
Does the end of Aegis fall under that category?
No, I don't believe so. The decision to end Aegis is understandable given the evidence presented in the Bauman report, even if I do not personally agree with it. My perspective has always been one of security. The ADF is a quickly mobilized fleet, but we lack the resources of the Federal and Imperial navies. Aegis improved the Alliance's ability to defend itself from a prolonged Thargoid invasion.
Sirius Corporation has offered to fulfill that role for the Alliance.
Yes, well, Sirius went about it very poorly.
Liang Rui has since recognized the lack of approval from the Assembly and appears keen to make amends. Does that sway your opinion at all?
I have no doubt that Sirius Core would improve the strength of the ADF long term, but let us not pretend that Mr. Yongrui's interest in the Alliance is altruistic. We'll see what he wants in return soon enough, I expect.
Admiral Ziegler, it has been a pleasure talking to you. Good luck in the coming conflict.
Well, thank you.
From the Salote Charm in Didio, this is Jade Sanderlyn for Vox Galactica. Stay safe out there.
Vox Galactica.